Okay, in this section we'll be discussing shoulder strengthening with Theraband. Theraband you can usually kind of purchase at Amazon, Walmart, Target, or it can be provided by your physical therapist. Different colors kind of indicate how resistant it is. Usually, the brighter the color, the easier it is, and then the darker the color, the harder it is. So blue is probably about middle high, and I think with our Theraband, black is the hardest and yellow is the easiest. So if you're looking and you're unsure, usually the brighter the color, the easier. So the first exercise we'll go with is what we call a Theraband row. So you'll kind of tie the Theraband, you can kind of close it in on a door or wrap it around a doorknob. But you'll kind of pull the Theraband, driving your elbows back behind you and squeezing those shoulder blades together. Things to look out for is you don't want to shrug your shoulders up while you're doing that. You want to kind of think down and back when you're coming back. Some people kind of morph it into like a bicep curl. You don't want to do that one either. Just how George has it, you want to kind of drive those elbows back, really focusing on squeezing those shoulder blades together and then relaxing. I start off with people doing like 2 sets of 10, getting a good break in between the 10 reps, let those muscles recover, then start again. Work your way into 3 sets of 10, then 3 sets of 12, then 3 sets of 15, and then maybe upping the resistance of the band. The next exercise we'll show you is Theraband lat or shoulder extension. And on this one, you'll change where you're straightening your elbows, driving your arms back again, and really focusing on squeezing those shoulder blades at the end to really engage those lat muscles, those big winging muscles. Good. And again, on this one, you want to watch your shoulders rising up and your shoulders going up into your ears. So these kind of help strengthen a lot of your scapular muscles and support muscles for your shoulder. In the next exercise, we'll show you some rotator cuff strengthening exercises. So this one we call Theraband external rotation. And then on this one, you're going to keep like a 90 degrees or a capital L with your elbow. And you're kind of rotating your shoulder out and driving that your outer wrist away from you. So starting across your belly button and going out away from you and kind of pivoting on that elbow. Some people, how they cheat is they start to come out and straighten the elbow or bring the elbow away from their side. Try not to do that. If it helps, you can kind of put a towel in between your shoulder and your side. And this one you'll fatigue pretty fast with this one. It's not a very big muscle that's muscle group that's doing this exercise. So you'll fatigue fast. So start with that 2 sets of 10, work your way up. We like more reps on these exercises than really trying to get the resistance up on this. So the next one in this group is Theraband internal rotation. So on this one, you're going to, the opposite of what you just did, you're going to start out and then work your way across your belly. This one tends to be a lot easier for people because you're using your pec muscle a little bit. It's just a lot of bigger muscle groups are doing this exercise. But also kind of helps strengthen your rotator cuff as well as the other one. So that's internal and external, and that'll hit that rotator cuff. Another scapular strengthening exercise is you'll start with your arms out and then kind of a reverse fly or what we call horizontal abduction. This will hit your middle trapezius. And just so you can kind of see the back, see how George is finishing there with his shoulder blades coming together, really getting that pinch. If it hurts to go way out with your arms, limit the range of motion and just really focus on, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Again, folks, we're kind of worried, more on reps versus really putting resistance on this. These are small muscle groups. They don't require a lot of resistance or weight. So this is, some shoulder strengthening exercises with Theraband.